redefining yourselves. And, things are going on. I was just reading the paper actually, and I'm a bit disappointed at how much money we are spending for teas and coffees. But that's for a different day, isn't it? I hope you're all keeping safe. Hello, Shilpa. I see you on my Instagram. Hello, Shiro. Are you well? I hope you're all doing okay. I want to see who's joining me on my Facebook as well. I see you, and I thank you for being with me this morning, and I thank you for sharing your energy with me this morning. Remember all these things that I'm doing for you right now that going live. It is brought to you by SBM Bank Kenya, who are the merchants of hope. We're bringing you positivity. We're enlightening and enlivening your lives. We're enriching your lives. SBM Bank wants you to have a stronger, better tomorrow. Remember, you can always comment. Let me know where you are watching from. Hey, Joanne from the UK. It's a bit early for you. Welcome. Good morning. Or maybe we're doing this, you're in the throes of homeschooling or online learning. I'm just glad you're here with me, whether you're on Facebook or you're on Instagram. So once again, I am going to be talking about how to redefine yourself. We've been thrown into this crisis situation, and we are now challenged with rediscovering who we are. We're in a sort of an uncomfortable situation, if you will. We're not really enjoying I know for me, but I will get into this. Like I said before, I'm just waiting for some comments, waiting for you all to join me. Okay, so this conversation is brought to you by SBM Bank Kenya, and I thank you for joining me. I see you, Lavington, Gong, you're all here. Modan, I see you all the way in Mombasa. Hope you're keeping safe wherever you are. So here are 5 ways that you can reinvent yourself. In Kenya, of course, we are in this crisis stage of a pandemic. And we are facing an unstable situation where, we were used to the life that was pre-corona. What was your life like pre-corona? I know sometimes I look out the window and I wonder whether we woke up in a really bad movie or this is an awful, awful nightmare. However, I don't like to spread doom and gloom. We've been thrust into this uncomfortable world where we may have lost a job. We may be forced into a space where, it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. Before you probably were a part-time parent, now you are full-time parents. Maybe you're a teacher as well. I apologize for this phone. It keeps slipping out of the stand. So I'll keep on adjusting it. So for me, I know I've had to reinvent myself a few times. I mean, my career is based on a public speaker, which means I need to be out in public. As an MC, I relied on events happening so that I could have a career. I'm such a social butterfly, and now social distancing is the law. This is why I enjoy hanging out with you on these lives and being online. And, at a superficial level, even my career was somewhat, a model. This is the money maker, if you will. And now I have to cover half of it when I go out and about. So what is success based on? What do you think success is based on? Why don't you leave a comment and let me know? They say nothing worthwhile has ever been easy, ever. I wonder how many of you made your New Year's resolution. Woohoo! New decade, new Year resolution. Time to do it, this is the year. And then suddenly this happened. So what do we do? Do we throw ourselves a pity party? Do we think, oh man, I can't believe this is happening to me? I read something very, very sort of profound on Twitter. David D. He said, if we keep on thinking about post-corona, we're going to really, the whole gist of it was we need to be thinking about during corona. What are we doing? And this is where we're going to get out of our grief. If we are grieving, we spoke about grief on Tuesday on my What Women Want Live. There's a lot that's going on, and it's fun. We have to acknowledge it, and it's okay. But what then? Or what now, right? Have you lost a job? Have you lost an income? Have you become somebody you never thought you would be? Well, this is what Corona is pushing us to do. I really believe in this. I believe that Corona is pushing us to be uncomfortable. Sorry, Instagram. And in that discomfort, we're going to find out exactly who we are. Any successful person will tell you that the time that you're actually growing is when you are uncomfortable. And when you feel resistance towards an idea, there's more reason for you to do it. You've heard that thing of face your fears and then do it. This is when you'll find out who you are. So if you're just joining us, we are breaking down 5 ways that you can reinvent yourself, whether you're watching on Instagram Live or Facebook Live. How are you? This conversation is brought to you by SBM Bank, the Merchants of Hope, for a stronger, better tomorrow. If you want, you can watch my previous videos, which are also right here on my Facebook channel, and I do upload them onto YouTube as well. So do follow me on my YouTube channel, and do comment about what I'm talking about. Have you been pushed into a discomfort zone? Are you unhappy with what is going on? Let me know. And let me know if any of the content that I am talking about resonates. So what does reinvention mean? Well, you change how you view the world. Change your inner programming. Change your routine and shed the idea of who you think you are. This is what we're all being forced to do. You had an idea of who you thought you were, career woman, mom, you had a vibe going on pre-corona, and suddenly it's all been taken away. So what now? Let's not wait until after, because we don't know. This is indefinite. Let's try and figure out how to reinvent ourselves. And the good news is that you can reinvent yourself at any point in your life. Right now, we're all going through something, and I think I would call it maybe a bit of pain. But you know what? Take control of your life. Don't let your pain choose for you. So the first way that you can reinvent yourself is see the good in every situation. I mean, a lot of us love to complain, a lot. We love to complain. Complaining is something that but how about if we shift into not complaining? It's hard, it's work. Epictetus once said, it's not what happens to you, but it's how you react that matters. Once we train our brain into seeing the good in no matter what is happening, we do become optimists. We suddenly are like, oh, this is, no matter what's going on, you see the good in it. And it's scientifically proven that if you are grateful, you immediately feel better. So if you're struggling to find a way to find the good in this situation, why not start a gratitude journal or do something good for someone else? Now's not the time. I mean, I know it's important and essential to think about how we're going to make money, honey, but if you sort of give back, you'll feel good and shift the energy inside you. And I'm all about energy, and I'm all about how we can change how we're feeling in order to live a better life. So you're shifting your mood, and it forces you to feel good. You can't feel good and feel bad at the same time. So you're able to shift the feeling to hold on to feel good vibes. I know, like I said before, it's not easy, but once you start seeing the good in whatever is happening around you, no matter what it is, you will understand that you are like an ocean, right? Things can happen on the surface. Things can be going on, but what's happening inside is that you will remain still. At your depth, you are extremely still. So boats can be going over you. There can be a bit of, like, the moon is making you create waves, if you know what I mean. It's metaphorically speaking. But then at your depth, you must remain still. The second way to reinvent yourself is adjust your routine. I think this has already happened for us, right? I've spoken to so many people like, oh, I sleep at 2 a.m. or I'm waking up at like 11 a.m. Whatever it is, this is a great way to reinvent yourself. Your routine has already been shifted. Suffice to say, it's forced you to do things at different times. and adjust according to what is going on in your world. Whatever it is, make sure, though, it's very important that there is a routine kept. So, the thing is, yes, we are trying to reinvent ourselves, but it's easier to procrastinate when there's nothing scheduled going on. We can be like, don't worry, I'll Netflix all day, and then you feel crap about it the next morning. You're just like, I didn't do nothing yesterday. And I'm not saying don't have a cheat day or don't, sort of chill. Please do, because we're going through rough times at the moment. But have a routine. You can have a one-off cheat day, or you can have an afternoon where you're just like, oh, today I don't feel like it. It's okay to rest. And that's one thing that's important. It's okay to rest. But then, if you are, say you're homeschooling, make sure you're waking up at a certain time. Make sure you're doing your breakfast at a certain time. Do some physical activity, even if you don't feel like it, because it makes you feel better. Pray. And then write down what you'd like to achieve in the day. Break it up into workable tasks and take small steps into achieving what you need to achieve. So the third way to reinvent yourself is be psychic. I know, it's like, okay, I give up. I can't be psychic. No, but try and think about what the future may look like, right? Don't get too anxious about it. I mean, sometimes I think about the future and I'm like, don't get too anxious about it. Just have a feel into what the world may look like even a week from today or 2 weeks from today, and you can tap into what you offer in terms of your career. And then, it's very easy to say, okay, I'm a pilot, now no planes are flying, and therefore I'm doomed. And please don't feel like I am belittling you or saying that, no, your feelings are not valid completely. They are. But all I'm saying is this situation is forcing us to rethink. Let me tell you a story. A friend of mine on Instagram, she's a makeup artist, and her job is primarily going out and doing makeup on people. And now I see her offering, she posted up something on her Instagram, and it was like, I'm offering online classes. So, she offers a separate class on how to do eyebrows, on how to apply foundation. Everything is at a certain rate. And she's basically jumped on this bandwagon where she's moving with the times. And, it's in a field where she knows she's sort of like that's her career, and she's making money from it. It's important to say, yes, the economy is going through hard times, and I think we're going to go through harder times. I don't like to be a prophet of doom. I said this before, but when you're thinking about reinventing yourself, maybe offering something online, think about how you can price yourself so that you're not being greedy. I like to see that a lot of people who never ever saw themselves in front of a camera are now like sitting in front of a camera and doing their thing. They're offering their services, whether it's on YouTube or on Facebook or on Instagram. And this is it. When you allow your discomfort to push you into the next level, then you'll find that you actually can do things, right? So the fourth way to reinvent yourself is focus. Put your focus on what you want to achieve. Put your focus on happy thoughts, happy music, happy podcasts and videos. It's easy to turn on social media and hear all the news. Like I said, when I started this transmission, I was reading some of the stuff of where we're spending our money, and I'm just like, this, I can get dragged into it, sucked into it, and have a bad day. But, news is everywhere right now. It's available all over the place. The thing is, you have to really pick and choose where you're putting your energy or your focus. You are here to reinvent you, right? You're here to reinvent who you are. So this is a gift, remember the point number 1, see the good in everything that's going on around you. This is an actual gift, because you have been given the chance to work on the best project ever, and that's yourself. The best project to work on is yourself. And what you need to do is keep your eyes on the surprise. Have a group of people that maybe you can set up a WhatsApp group and say, guys, this is what I'm working on. Please continue, check up on me and check where I am in what I'm doing. And they can ask how things are in regards to shaping and shifting yourself into this new world that we are all living in. And if you allow yourself to get distracted and you fall back a few steps, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Be kind to yourself at this time. It's very important. The key on becoming who you are meant to be is focus. And the last and fifth way of reinventing yourself is change your story. It's time to find out who you really, really are. Have people always described you as the shy one? Jump onto Instagram and start doing live videos. I'll give them a shock. People always said you're the messy one. Why not start creating ways or DIY tools on how to clean up your spaces? I don't know. I mean, this is just, think outside the box. Here we are being given a grand opportunity on how we can just recreate ourselves and be somebody that we never thought we would be. Let your light shine, okay? Let your light shine. Let your light shine. I got a bit distracted, sorry. There's no right or wrong way of doing this, of what we're going through. And what I want you to do, or what I want you to know, rather, encourage you to know that this is not the end. It's not the end. The choices we make here on are going to decide what our future looks like. And yes, it's hard. It is hard. Yes, it's difficult, but we are in charge of how our story pans out. The choices that we make are going to be ours to take forward. The people are not going to make our choices. The media is not going to make our choices. You are completely in charge of your life. So don't play victim. Like I said before, you can throw yourself a small pity party, but get over it. Find out what you are. Who you are. Find out who you are, what you're made of. Create something phenomenal, because you can. You have the capability and the capacity to be all that you are meant to be. And this is what this is forcing us to do, is create ourselves, reinvent ourselves, redirect our energy into something that we never thought we could do. That's it. Those are the 5 tips. I really hope that you have enjoyed watching this. I thank you for joining me. I really appreciate your energy. Thanks once again to SBM Bank, who are enlightening, enlivening, enriching your lives with all the information that we are giving out to you every Tuesday and every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. SBM Bank, of course, are the merchants of hope, and they want you to have a stronger, better tomorrow. I'd love to see your comments. I'm going to come back and sort of I have a question here from Billy. Says, what is your opinion on change of career in reinventing yourself? It could be so hard. Absolutely, but the discomfort is what will grow you. What we have to do is not be afraid of the challenge that lies ahead. If we need to change our career entirely in order to survive, then so be it. Let's not be stuck in our old ways. We need to ride this wave. And in order to ride this wave, we have to swim all sorts of strokes. And let's do it. Why should we be afraid of what the future holds for us? If we do not step into our element at this moment, when the universe is calling us to step into our moment, into our element, then what? Then who are we, right? We are powerful individuals. Our minds can create anything. Let's not be afraid of reinventing ourselves because of a pandemic, because we need to. We may be out of a job, but that doesn't stop us from earning. That's one thing I need to tell you. We need to sort of focus on something else, and don't be afraid to let go of what was. I really thank you once again for everything that you have said, for your energy that you've shared with me this morning, whether it's on Facebook or Instagram. This video will be up on Facebook for on the archives, on the Facebook archives, and I will publish it to YouTube as well. So do follow me on YouTube at Pinky Ghelani. And, thank you once again for everything that you've participated in. Thank you, SBM Bank, because SBM Bank are powering these conversations and making sure that you are enlightened. Sorry, one more question. Now is the time to relook at ourselves and reevaluate what was important for us before. That is actually a comment, a very valid comment, and I completely agree. Keep commenting. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know how uncomfortable you are in order to you step into the next phase of your life. Are you willing to let go of who you once were? I will reply to all these comments. I will make sure I go through each one of them. And once again, I thank you for joining me on Pinky Ghelani Live. Have a great day. Bye.